Hi, just got to do 100. Right, I'm going to show you Richard Hammond on the Paul show. So just relax and watch. Thank you.
Tiny little morsel, it's all gristle anyway, I don't want it. But yes, I did to save Oliver, but he looked after me, I looked after him.
Exactly, yeah. No, I've got my first car that Mrs. Peel, it's called.
What is it?
It's an old Beetle.
See, you have got the weirdest and most extreme taste.
If Father Christmas came to me, I'd say like an AC Cobra, which I would kill for, and a Lotus Rover Mark II.
Yeah.
I know they are.
Anorak's cars.
Are they?
Oh, mate. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Plus an AC Cobra. Have you driven an AC Cobra?
No. I've salivated over one. I know they go like from there to there and then this.
Yeah, but they do it spinning round and round and round. Well, they're not.
Richard, I do that in the Beetle as I'm going up the park. Spinning around. Didn't you ever see me doing that celebrity driving school thing?
Yeah, but they are, but you do understand more than you're screwed out. These are advanced cars, they're not a beginner's car.
No, they're not.
How long have you been driving?
4 years.
Oh, for crying out loud. There really is.
When I come out the village go in, see,
I'm not surprised, all outside the window.
they drag the kids off the street, hear doors slamming all over the place.
When you clear the village, you get a round of applause. He did it!
Yeah, when I clear the motorway, I get a round of applause of bloody drivers.
Has yours got the side exit exhaust on?
It has, yeah.
Do you ever just sit there and listen to it?
Yeah. Put the brake on and go.
They like you in the village still?
Oh, they love me. Yeah, well, I don't know, I never see them. Every time I go out, they don't. But you know, it's weird. Have you been obsessed with cars since you were a kid?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I did ride to Jimmy Savile to drive a Land Rover because I was born in Solihull, Birmingham.
Yeah.
So I live just down the road from Love Lane where there are There's only for everyone to know. We can keep it quiet. Secret brummies. And I see Land Rovers all over the place. And I wrote to Jimmy Savile, dear Jimmy, started traditionally, can you fix it for me to drive a Land Rover? He was fixing it for other kids to meet the Queen, go into space, dance with ABBA. All I wanted to do was drive a poxy old Land Rover. I didn't even want to drive it. I just wanted to sit in it.
And it never happened.
He could have done that in his lunch break. He could have fixed our own. These kids want to go to space. These want to solve all the world's problems. This one wants to marry the Queen. This little fella wants to drive in a Land Rover. Lunch break, John.
Well, Richard,
5 minutes.
I've got a surprise for you. Because behind that bookcase is the man himself with a beautiful brand new Land Rover.
No, it's not.
I know, but
I was trying to decide how that felt. I'd have hit him with the tape.
you probably got the unwalk.
Miserable Watson.
Yeah, you should have done it years ago when I wanted it.
Little 7-year-old me. Would have been an easy fix.
I won't sleep tonight now.
Riding a Land Rover.
Never
Please, Jimmy.
Jimmy, if you want to, make this lad's dream come true. And while you're thinking about it, we're going to show a clip now from your African adventure.
With Oliver.
Yeah, bear to be what please. Let's see him in full. Off you go.
Oh! Oh, you've got a cold. Listen. Hammond, move! You're going to have to go faster than I hit you. What? Well, help yourself to my brakes. Why not? I've lost the skull. Monkeys. Oh. What is it? It's like iron. I think I've bent still. Wow.
Bit of all of us.
I did bring that car back, you know.
Did you?
Yeah?
In one piece.
Yeah, I brought him back and I've had him resprayed, all fixed up. He's scooting about, he works.
How does the missus feel that she's, sharing her life with all these cars?
Well, that's interesting. Because I share my life with her and ducks, chickens, goats, horses, quite a lot of sheep, 5 dogs. Do you know, we have discussions about it.
Yeah.
Actually, I also worked out her collection of vehicles, because she's started collecting things on the quiet.
Oh, well, she?
Well, she works, so she spends her money on cars as well.
Yeah.
And we worked out she now has a Land Rover
Yeah.
that she won't get out of, a lorry to carry her horses in, and I mean a biggie, it's got air brakes and everything, it's a whopper, I'm scared of it. A Harley Davidson and a tractor. It's hardly Barbie, is it? I mean, it's not pink convertible or something.
She's not doing bad then, is she? She's leaving you. It's a shame, really.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Listen, do you know what touched me about your book? That you ran all that way in a flood for your daughter's birthday.
Yeah, well, I promised her I'd be home, and it's when the floods hit Gloucestershire where I live, and I mean, they really were very miserable for a lot of people. Um, but I'd gone as far as Cheltenham. I think it's 12 hours to drive to Cheltenham from London, and I was still 20 miles from home, and it was a Friday night, and I promised I'd be home for Saturday, so I rang Mindy and said, I'll run.
And
So
how long did it take you?
So it wasn't a very good marathon time. I had my running kit in the car because I was coming home and I had it there. So yeah, it was a long run. I wrote about it a lot because it was just one of those private things, but it was also through a very busy event. I mean, a lot of people, my mate Zog, his house was very badly hit, and it impacted on a lot of people. So I figured, well, here's another story from the floods. And that's really what I set out to do with all of us. Is like with Botswana. You know, everybody wants to be on television. Isn't it very popular? There's so many media courses. Why? Get a proper job.
Exactly, get a proper job. Where you keep your sanity.
And your dignity, and all those things. However, a lot of people do, and I figured it was a good time to talk about behind the scenes, and I don't mean behind the scenes in like a, ooh, guess what such and such gone up to kind of way. I mean what it's actually like doing. So I could write about just sitting in an airport on my own in Resolute, northern Canada, in Canada rather, waiting to go to the North Pole. And how that actually feels just as a bloke from Birmingham who finds himself doing this job, and how it is to fit in with the team, and what the rest of the crew's like, what we get up to. I mean, there's not much off camera because most of what happens is it makes the show. But there is some stuff that goes on, and I just figured it was a nice time to talk about that and just say what it's like as an experience.
Well, I'm halfway through it. Do you know why? Because sat in my house, you go in my house, it looks like a mobile library. Everyone's got a book out.
I know, it's busy for it.
Isn't it? I'm like, I go in and they send me on the Sunday the books, and like, they arrive, seriously, sackloads of it. I come up and just explaining.
Sound of air brakes. And the books arrive. It's
Richard, it's great to see you.
nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
Well, we haven't finished yet, so if anything unpleasant is going to happen or embarrassing or...
No, it won't. It won't. Seriously, you're okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please, find the book, give the man a bit of round. Mr. Richard Hammond.
Thank you.
Mr. Layback Hammond.
Yeah.
You are, though. It's so like, you're like not a bother on you. Honestly, no, I admire that.
I'll be more tense.
You have to come out.
I'll be bothered.
Now, in a moment, we've got those acrobats, but first is a quick reminder of our postal address, just in case you forgot.